Tips for melancholy husbands in achieving work-life family balance. Hello, welcome to day 88 of Equilibrio, a 100-day talk about how to balance your work life and home. Today's focus is tips for melancholy husbands in achieving work-life family balance. From years of careful observations and personal study, melancholy men are often some of the most thoughtful, responsible, and deeply committed individuals in marriage. But like every temperament, their strength must be properly managed to create balance. Now, let's take a quick shot at understanding the melancholy husband. A melancholy husband is typically analytical and detail-oriented, thoughtful and reflective, disciplined and organized, emotionally deep, and perfection-driven. These qualities make him excellent in planning, problem-solving, responsibility, and long-term thinking. However, if not properly managed, these same strengths can create pressure in both work and family life. Now, let's break it down. Let me talk about why this topic matters. In many homes, melancholy husbands struggle with balance because they overthink situations. They set very high standards and tend towards perfectionism. They become critical when expectations are not met. They may withdraw emotionally under stress. They carry work pressure mentally into the home. And over time, this can lead to emotional distance, tension in communication, the spouse feeling inadequate or unappreciated, then reduced joy in the home. Let's examine the following practical tips for melancholy husbands. Number one, manage perfectionism. One of your greatest strengths can also be your biggest challenge. Not everything must be perfect at home. Learn to accept good enough in some situations. Focus on people over outcomes. Reduce pressure on your spouse. Progress is often more important than perfection. Number two, reduce overthinking. Melancholy individuals tend to analyze deeply, but excessive thinking can lead to stress, delay in decisions, emotional withdrawal. And instead of all this, you should practice simplifying decisions, letting go of minor concerns, and focusing on solutions, not just problems. Number three, express your emotions more openly. You may have deep feelings, but not always express it. Your spouse needs to hear your thoughts, understand your feelings, and feel more emotionally connected. Do not assume they understand. Communicate it clearly. Number four, avoid excessive criticism. High standards can lead to frequent correction, but constant criticism can discourage your spouse, create emotional distance, and reduce confidence in the relationship. What you need to do is balance correction with appreciation, with encouragement, and with kindness. Number five, separate work stress from home life. Melancholy husbands often carry work issues mentally. When you come home, make sure that you release work thoughts intentionally. Engage your family actively. Create a lighter atmosphere. Your home should not feel like an extension of your workplace. Number six, create space for joy and relaxation. Because of your serious nature, you may unintentionally reduce fun in the home. What to do is to intentionally create moments of laughter, relaxation, and light conversations. Balance seriousness with emotional warmth. As I draw towards the closing line, you need to know that when a melancholy husband manages his temperament well, the home becomes stable and peaceful. Communication improves. The spouse feels safe and valued. Emotional connection deepens. Balance is achieved when depth is combined with warmth. The most effective melancholy husbands are not those who get everything right, but those who learn to combine wisdom with emotional openness and flexibility. Structure builds stability. Warmth builds connection. On the final note, I want you to know that your temperament is a gift, but your family needs more than your depth. They need your warmth, flexibility, and emotional presence. When a melancholy husband finds balance, he becomes a pillar of stability, wisdom, and quiet strength in his home. I believe this talk has blessed you. Endeavor to subscribe, like, comment, and share so that others can benefit from it. And in case you need someone to talk to, just know that I got your back. Reach out to me with the contacts displayed on your screen.